I just need some time, I'm trying to think straight. I just need a moment in my own space. Ask me how I'm doing, I say okay, yeah. But ain't that what we all say? Sometimes I think back to the old days, in the pointless conversations with the old me, yeah. Back when my mama used to hold me, I wish somebody would've told me, if you want love, you gon' have to go through the pain. If you want love, you gon' have to learn how to change. If you want trust, you gon' have to give some away. If you want love, if you want love, yeah. As a kid I used to think life was moving so slow, I watch it go by. Look out the window of my bus ride, I thought the world was so small through my closed eyes. I've always tried to control things, in the end that's what controls me. Maybe that's why I'm controlling. I wish somebody would've told me, if you want love, you gon' have to go through the pain. If you want love, you gon' have to learn how to change. If you want trust, you gon' have to give some away. If you want love, if you want love. The older I get, I feel like I'm always trying to save time, talking to the voices in my head that make me think twice, telling me it doesn't mean it's wrong because it feels right. I'm scared that one day I'll wake up and wonder where the time go. Talk about the past like it's the present while I rock slow. I'll sit in the living room and laugh with kids of my own and tell them, if you want love, you gon' have to go through the pain. I wish you would've told me. If you want love, you gon' have to learn how to change. I wish somebody would've told. If you want trust, you gon' have to give some away. You gon' have to give. If you want love, if you want love, if you want love, if you want love.
I suppose we should get going.
Yeah! Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, hey, guys.
Good morning. Welcome to Monday. Hello, everybody. Hello. 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 Hello to you. How are you? Good to have you here. Oh, boy. Here we go, guys. Another week. Another week.
Again?
Yep.
We have to do it again?
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. We're live right now. If you guys want to go hang out with us, watch the show.
What's up, bro?
Hey, bro. Good to have you with us. Star 88 FM on YouTube.
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing?
So good today, guys.
So good?
So good.
Good.
I'm here.
Yep.
Woo.
We're here. We're here. We're doing this thing. You guys can chime in. 505-338-3700. You can also text into the show. What's the live line number?
Why, that is 505-585-LIVE. That's 505-585-5483. I've got my morning DJ voice on.
That's right. That's right.
I think allergies are really helping me sound like a terrible weather guy.
I feel like I'm almost back to 100%.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know what you
feel
need
like
to do in order to feel better about your allergies? Ask a random stranger to jab a metal spike through your ears. And then that way, you'll be focused on the pain in your ear holes and not anything else. These headphones are killing me this morning. Shout out to Katie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wait.
So this is what happens. I
Who's
work
Katie?
at Astro Zombies on the weekends, helping the owner Mike out, you know, managing the shop. Mm-hmm. And when you work in a cool spot like that, you realize there are other cool spots around you. Mm-hmm. So I got off work yesterday, and it was a long day, and I was just kind of zoned out. And I was like, I need to do something about this day. So I wandered a couple doors down to Saks.
Okay.
Remember Saks? It's like a body piercing tattoo place.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been there since I was like a teenager.
Right?
I'm 40.
People still get piercings?
Yeah, look at my ears, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I thought they were just the holes.
No.
Well, I mean, there's holes. But
Yeah, no.
You actually got some gauges.
I was tired of just having holes.
Huh.
But they weren't the right size to fit anything.
Yeah.
So Katie over at Saks took a giant metal spike, like the thing that you would use to kill Dracula,
Oh, yeah.
and
Should
just
stretch 'em
drove
out?
it through my ears.
That hurt, huh?
Yeah. So that was it was actually, she's like, okay, you're going to, I'm just kind of,
Ugh.
it was cool until I put headphones on this morning and remembered like, oh man, I feel like a teenager.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy, right?
I'm a grown-up guy going through a midlife crisis. I got my ears pierced yesterday.
I got one ear pierced when I was 18. I had just got into radio.
Do you still have the hole?
Eventually I got both of them pierced. But yeah, I still have the holes. I never had gauges though. I just had
You know what you
pierced.
need to do then, since you never had gauges? Get some dope hoops.
I've tried to put
Just one
earrings
big
in.
left hoop.
I
You'll
can
look
get
like
an
a
earring
genie.
in one, and then the other one's closed up.
Oh, see? So you
Yeah.
can only wear one
I can
hoop.
only wear one.
You'll look like a genie.
Yeah, I look like Harrison Ford.
Or Will Smith. Oh, yeah.
He only has one.
Will Smith Aladdin, bro. Come on, you're
Yeah.
a genie. Hoop. I know people now. Now I feel like I'm cool. Like I walked into the tattoo place, you
Yeah.
know, and I was like, hey, guys, I'm cool.
I can't even remember the last time I saw a guy with earrings on.
I know, right?
I don't know. Unless I just don't notice guys
well,
wearing
you
earrings.
did notice. I pointed it out like 3 times this morning.
Well,
you didn't
because
even notice me.
your holes are
I've always had holes.
they're huge, so it just looks like you have holes. But if you really look at them, you can see they have gauges in them now.
Yeah.
But it still is just a hole
It's still just a hole.
with a little bit of shine to it. Yeah. Well, that's cool.
Yeah. I had to get them like leveled out to where they were the same size. So,
Yeah.
kids, this is why you don't ever get your ears gauged because
Yeah.
they'll never close.
Nobody's doing that anyways, you know?
Yeah. Well, I am. I'm bringing it back, guys.
you?
Gauge is at 40. That's what I'm doing.
Gauges at 40.
Yeah. So thank you, Katie, for making it a little less painful.
There was a guy when we had our staff day,
Mm-hmm.
and we had that cook guy speaking.
Oh, yeah.
There was a couple in front of me, and one of the guys, I think he works here, and he had,
Yeah.
huge.
They're called handcuffs.
They were, oh my gosh,
Yeah, you could fit your wrists.
a rhino
through them.
horn through them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Like, I got home last night because I didn't say anything to Chrissy or anybody. I just got off work and was
Yeah.
like, well, I want to punch myself in the face. How else can I fix
'Cause
this situation?
Does it hurt so bad?
It was just a long day.
Mm.
And so I went over there and did that and then got home and showed Chrissy. And she was like, oh, so you're doing that again.
Yeah. Huh.
Cool. So how big are you going this time? I'm like, I'm not going to. Last time it was almost an inch. I had big holes.
Yeah.
I won't do that again.
You're not gonna do that again.
Nah.
Not into that
Nah.
sort of thing.
Nah.
Wait, hold on a second. Hello? Yes. Steve-O, it's 2003. They want to talk to you. Do you have time? They said they were 2003.
Oh, yeah. Hello, 2003. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah,
You-
hi. Hey, 2003. Hello. Welcome.
I don't know what to do, man.
Oh, okay.
I don't. That's the bit was over.
Here's what you should have done.
What?
Should have played some Creed
Yeah. I mean, we could set the bit up tomorrow.
tomorrow.
We'll set. Let me make you a reminder. We'll set the bit up. Yeah.
Oh man. Maybe
Yeah.
some Crazy Train. I mean, not Crazy Train. What's that? What was that
Yeah,
dumb
Crazy
band?
Train.
Was
Crazy
that
Town.
Crazy Town.
Yeah.
Crazy Town.
Crazy Town was Ozzy.
Hey, Felicia says I'm 34. I still have my plugs in.
Well, you're a girl, Felicia. I said guy.
You,
I said guys. I haven't.
Why
The
are
last
you
time I saw a guy.
discriminating, bro?
I'm not. I'm just saying. I can't remember the last time I saw a guy.
I met more dudes at Saks yesterday than females. Katie was the only female there.
Well, yeah, because you're at a piercing shop.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
Exactly.
Yeah, come to Nob Hill. Come hang out at Nob Hill. I promise you, you'll see more with than not. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that area though. It's a cool area. Pastor Jason came, hung out after church yesterday
Nice.
down at Calvary Nob Hill. That's like his Sunday routine. Finishes up service, walks across the street, hangs out for a bit.
Nice.
Yeah. Tries to help me with Dungeons and Dragons because I know nothing about it.
You guys, is he teaching you how to play or something?
No, just literally how to say the words.
Oh, gotcha.
He's like, this guy on the cover of this book is called. I already forgot. I already forgot everything he tried to teach me yesterday. And he's the villain for this thing, and he's a wizard.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sounds pretty satanic to me, man. I don't know about this. Well, good morning, everybody.
All right.
Let's see. We got some things happening we got to talk about. Did you watch any basketball?
Did I watch any basketball?
Oh, yeah.
Did you see who's going to the national championship?
I sure did.
I cried my eyes out. I'm not even joking. I shed real tears.
I sure did.
Guys, let me tell you a story about a little boy. A little boy who was born in Lubbock, Texas. And his whole life, he's been a fan of these terrible, terrible sports teams out of Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders. They've never even been to the Final Four, even though they had Bobby Knight for 7 years, and he never did anything for us. Why, and this year, Texas Tech made it to the Final Four for the first time.
Yeah, way to go. I was definitely rooting for him.
Me
I
too,
did not
man.
want Michigan State going, so that's good.
Texas Tech is going to the national championship tonight. National championship.
Tonight, guys. Tonight.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Yeah,
I'm very excited.
Shout out to the Myers family for they had a little get together, and I was all depressed and was just looking for something to do, and I remembered, Myers, they invited me over, I guess.
They invited me. I
And,
was working.
So I went, even though I had some wicked, it was like anxiety over going out. So I'm making myself go. I'm going. Even if I'm going by myself, I'm going. And then I went, and he had, apparently they got rid of their satellite, so they all watch TV on their phones and their iPad. So Dave was watching one of the games on his iPhone. And then he got the iPad out, so we kind of kept walking over to the iPad, which was right next to, it was propped up next to the TV in the living room. It was hilarious.
Okay.
But yeah, I got to watch a little bit of that, and got to hang out with the Myers, and had a little game night. It was fun.
Awesome.
I'm glad I went.
Good.
It was good.
I saw our friend Matt Gentry was there.
Matt Gentry was there.
He came and hung out with me on Sunday
I was
at
very
Astro
excited
Zombies.
when he showed up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So there you go.
He needs to eat a cheeseburger.
I know, he's so skinny, man. Yeah. All right. Guys, we got to go to break. Okay? Okay. Thebes, good morning. All right, Paul, what's up, dude?
Long days for everybody. Thebes, he's hoping it's already 3:30. Which would mean 4:30 our time. Because he's out in California. That's when he gets off work. It's going to be one of those long days. I feel you, man. We can get through this together.
Yes, we can. All right, we are live from the Dream Style Remodeling Star 88 Studios, and we'll be right back. Hang out.
So, What is the most important day in human history? Christians know it is no contest. That morning when Jesus rose from the dead changed everything.
Jesus Christ isn't dead. He's alive from the grave, and he changes lives today.
But we all have friends and family who need to understand the power and the promise of the resurrection.
The world consistently gets wrong the identity of who Jesus Christ is, but God raised him from the dead.
Imagine your close friends coming to University Stadium Easter morning to hear Skip Heitzig and music from Ryan Stevenson. Well, invite them to this Easter celebration. This is the time when people are much more likely to accept your invitation. Sunrise service, 7:30 April 21st at University Stadium. This could be the most important day for them when they hear how Jesus can change their life.
If God can raise up a dead corpse from the dead, he can change your life today, guaranteed.
Information at EasterABQ.com.
This is a fresh thought. Listen up to Levi Lusko.
Mighty creator of heaven and earth. Nehemiah 9:6 says, you alone are the Lord. How many lords are there? You alone are the Lord. You made the heavens, even the highest heavens, and all their starry hosts, the earth and all that's on it, the seas and all that's in them. You give life to everything, and the multitudes of heaven worship you. Now, of course, it takes faith to believe in God, because you never met him and I never met him face to face, because we would melt. There's that, right? Why doesn't God just peek out and show us? Because it would be like Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. It would be nasty. We would need a mop, okay? So that's why, and also because it's impossible to please God without faith.
For more fresh thoughts, go to LeviLusko.com.
I'm just a step away, I'm just a breath away, losing my faith today. Falling off the edge today. I am just a man, not superhuman. I'm not superhuman. Someone save me from the hate. It's just another war, just another family torn. From my faith today. Just a step on the edge, just another day in the world we live. I need a hero to save me now. I need a hero. I need a hero to save my life. A hero will save me. I've gotta fight today to live another day. Speaking my mind today. My voice will be heard today. I've gotta make a stand, but I am just a man. I'm not superhuman. My voice will be heard today. It's just
Skillet Hero. It's on Star 88, 624.
High today of 80 degrees.
The Morning Invasion with Tex and Steve-O.
Did you just say 80 degrees?
It's 80 degrees.
Oh, my gosh.
When I tell that girl, please.
Jeez.
Raise up off.
Is that for real?
Yeah. 80 degrees.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
That's right.
All right. Good morning.
Boom, boom.
The cold weather's got to be over with, right?
I'm
It's gotta
hoping,
be.
but it's not. You see, this last weekend, while performing one of my extra jobs now, courtesy of not having part-timers, I produced a show on our sister station, KNKT. It's called Garden Talk with Rick Hobson. What? Yeah. He owns Jericho Nursery. And he does a show called Garden Talk where he answers all your yard and garden needs.
Wow.
Yeah. He was talking about if it was cool to plant yet.
Wow.
And he said he looked into his crystal ball, and I went, oh, he said that on a Christian station. And then he said there's one more freeze coming.
One more freeze.
One more freeze. Yeah.
I don't know about
I'm not
that.
talking Mr. Freeze either.
I don't know about that.
So I don't know.
Good morning, Trish. Pat, what's happening? Jarrett, good morning.
Yeah, man.
A lot of people hanging out on YouTube Live at Star 88 FM. If you missed Friday's show, we had the Karate Hottie, Michelle Watterson, in studio with her mom, and it was a lot of fun. Go back. It's on demand through the app, iTunes, YouTube. Go listen. It was fun. Yeah. There was, I remembered something I wanted to ask her. It's not even a question that we'd get an answer back, because I remember her doing her spinning back kick, her roundhouse kick during her last fight, which looked, if she made contact with her opponent, she would be dead, in a coma. So I guess my question was, how can you sit here and say that she's like your sister and you respect her when you're doing a spinning roundhouse kick that can knock her head off? Doesn't make any sense to me.
But that's the job,
Oh, man.
That's the job.
No, it's not. Not with that kick. That thing is deadly.
Yeah, but that's the job.
Nah, I don't care.
Quicker
They
result.
should ban that kick.
What?
It's gonna knock your head off. Knock anybody's head off.
Okay.
Serious, man. I can't believe how crazy that, and it was so fast. She's truly a ninja. She's like the closest thing to a superhero, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she was. Her mom was great, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to sit there because I everything that Michelle's mom was saying, because you always understand that, but I didn't want to be rude because I wanted to ask. Interpret, Steve. I kept wanting to say that.
I should have. Because, the funny Chrissy said the same thing. Man, her mom was hilarious. I didn't understand a word she said, but it was hilarious. And I was like, really? I understood every single word.
I just kept nodding my head and smiling like I was, and then I would do the charity laugh. Yeah, I don't know what you're saying. I don't get it. What did you just say? I don't understand. But she was so sweet. I mean, at least I think she was sweet. I mean, you heard everything she said.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she could have said.
It was hilarious.
She could have said something that wasn't so sweet.
Well, she did a few times, actually, because she was talking about, raising her daughter and how she doesn't care that her daughter's getting beat up, because she was saying that her daughter's the one that put herself in that situation, so she better get up or she's going to knock her out. I'm going, I love her.
Yeah.
I love her so much. She's so funny.
Yep. That's it, man.
Go back and listen. It's hilarious.
If he hits me again, I'm going to knock him out.
Yeah.
Love you, Mom. All right. Let's see. I have the annual list of the weirdest names in the news last year.
Oh, good.
Oh, my gosh. Some of these names are just downright ridiculous.
Yeah. And these are real names.
These are real names. I guess nameoftheyear.com releases its annual March Madness style bracket featuring the strangest names that have been in the news this past year. And yes, they're real names, and a few are people who changed their name. All right. Are you ready for some of these?
Go with, yeah.
Kermit Sprinkles.
Gosh, dude.
Kermit
Parents are
Sprinkles.
Parents are jerks.
I think that's a great name. Kermit Sprinkles.
My dad was from Kermit, Texas, so maybe, in honor of a hometown, or I just couldn't imagine naming your kid after a frog.
Kermit Sprinkles has to be the nicest person ever, right? With a name like that, Kermit Sprinkles is the nicest.
Or after
person.
years of abuse and bullying, they are the worst.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Here's one. Pretzel Monteclaro.
Pretzel?
Pretzel. Somebody named their kid Pretzel. Monteclaro. Oh, this one you'll love. Manchester United MacGyver.
Oh, man.
That's someone's name that was in the news last year.
That's a real name.
Manchester United MacGyver.
Is United just the middle name? Speaking of, New Mexico United's still undefeated.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
How many points did they win by?
0.
Oh.
It was another tie.
Oh, my gosh.
It was another tie.
That's like the fourth tie.
But
this
we
year.
were missing Frater and Sandoval, so I'm hoping that if we get full strength this coming Saturday, we'll get a win. We were missing, yeah. We're playing a team down in Texas that apparently they've got a few of the Houston Dynamo playing down. So, and we still held them to nothing. Yeah.
Here's one. Sincere Friends. First name Sincere, last name
I
Friends.
was waiting.
Sincere Friends.
I thought you... That's the name.
Sincere
I seriously
Friends.
thought you were saying, here's one, Sincere Friends.
No, Sincere Friends.
Oh my gosh, I hate parents sometimes. Like, you think it's the coolest thing in the world, and it's not. It's not, guys.
These are real names that were in the news last year. Dr. Trent Artichoker was in the news last year.
Wait, who?
Dr. Trent Artichoker. Dr. Trent Artichoker.
But you can't really do anything. That's a last name. You can't really do anything about a last name.
Dr. Trent?
Like, I'm not mad at parents for that. Just life, I guess. Or he can be mad at his, like, great-great-great-great-grandfather's profession.
Yeah.
Who is clearly no farmer.
All right. Here's a couple more. Storm Duck. That's right, everybody. Storm Duck.
That's not bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's not as bad as some of these other ones.
It's not as bad as Josiah Shorts. Josiah. Josiah. How redneck, or not even redneck, how Josiah is, I would think they
It's
were
very
Amish.
Evansdale. Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Josiah.
Stop it. I don't know if this is real. Remember the Stormy chimed in and said, I personally know a Rusty Gunn, Gunn.
Rusty Gunn?
He has 3 kids. BB, B-I-B-I.
Oh, my gosh.
12 gauge.
Shut up.
And Remington.
I don't believe it. There's no way.
Said 12 gauge is
You know
first
what? I
and middle
believe it.
name.
I believe
I don't
it.
believe
I
that.
believe it.
I mean, Remington is Luke's middle name. That was supposed to be his first name, but Chrissy wouldn't go for it. I love the name Remington. That's the best.
I love the name Pope Thrower. Because that's a real name that was in the news this past year. Yeah, Pope Thrower is a real name. Okay? So is Candy Button Disco. That's a real name. Oh, and so is Alpha Omega Nickelberry the Third.
Oh, man.
What?
See, Paul says, I'm guessing most of these people were in the news for not very good reasons. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know why? Stupid parents. They named him terrible. You're setting your kid up for failure. Gosh.
We just talked about Dr. Trent Artichoker, about Dr. Trennington Outhouse.
Oh. Man, if your last name was Outhouse, would you change it?
No.
Can you change your last name? Like, you're like, this is my family's legacy. Yeah, but your name's Outhouse. Do you change it? I feel like I'd change it.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
I'm like, no more generations.
It would take one person, just one person, bullying me, and I'd change it.
By the way, the person chimed us out. I promise you that Rusty friend, he's real. Redneck pastor in Oklahoma.
Really?
And it's a real dude.
That right there.
I would be so bummed if my name was 12 Gauge.
12 Gauge?
I mean, you're just setting that kid up for failure.
That's right.
12 Gauge?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said there's going to be so many parents naming their children weird names that one day our normal names will be the weird ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
Somebody said I know a Crystal Glass.
Ooh.
Gosh.
Here's Lionel Pimpin.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Lionel Pimpin.
Oh, gosh.
Yep. Oh, my gosh. Reverend
Pix.
Pix.
P-I-X.
But.
That's real. P-I-X. Pix. Why would... I don't know. I feel like parents are just mean. Although somebody chimed in and said, hey, it's not necessarily always the parent because sometimes you just get a nickname that sticks. Dex. Steve-O. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe.
Oh, man, Gage. Brian says, still fighting with Lowe's credit card to change my name from Brian, P-R-I-A-N, back to Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trish is reminding me how much I hate other people's names when their parents name their kid something stupid because, you know.
Right.
She's trying to name her son Eden.
Eden. Eden's not that bad.
Eden's not that bad.
Compared to some of these?
No. Yeah, exactly. See?
Eden's nice.
Exactly. See, there it
You're
is.
You're a good parent.
Oh, man. What a great name for a boy.
Yeah. Well, I guess we won't know the winner until May 1st. They're doing a bracket with all these crazy names. We'll see.
They chimed in to remind us Lemangelo and Orangelo are real, and that's spelt lemon jello and orange jello.
Yes.
Lemangelo
Yes.
and Orangelo.
And my favorite, Jojo Garofalo.
Jojo Garofalo. Real human being.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, we got to take a quick break, guys. You want to chime in? We're live on YouTube at Star 88 FM, and we'll be right back. Hang on.
Get ready for some truth from Jensen Franklin on a Star 88 PowerPoint.
It is so critical to get the right voices in your life because if you don't get the right voices, you will not make the right choices. If you don't understand and make the right connections in life, you will not reach the right destinations. And everything is connected. You've got to have the right people if you're going to have God's blessing upon your life. Because God uses people. Nobody has ever received a check signed Jehovah Jireh. He used somebody. I know God's your source, but he used somebody. God's not running car businesses. He's not running banks and loaning money. He's not, he's not having employment agencies. God has people who are doing that, and those people can have a major impact and influence on your life.
That's Jensen Franklin on Star 88 with a PowerPoint.
Had you on my mind, I had a little time. I know we kinda overdue. Turning back the pages to our younger days, yeah, I could still imagine you. Booming like a thunder, chasing life with wonder, with fire that could light a room. Bottom kinda fell out, waited for the rebound, but you never made a move. When life cuts so deep, try and remember you. Not alone. We've all been there. Scars don't live in you. You're not alone. We've all been there. Oh, so lift your head, lift your head, lift your head to where your help comes from. Yeah, you're not alone. We've all been there. Scars come and live in. Life ain't got no sequel. We all broken people. The only road to found is lost. Over oversimplifying. Ain't no shame in trying. Passion never counts the cost. Now you won't take my phone calls. You won't text me back at all. I just wanna see you. I can't stand to see you go. Yesterday I missed you. Yesterday I played your song. I'm oversimplifying. I'm oversimplifying. Life cuts so deep. Try and remember you're not alone. We've all been there. Scars come to live in you. You're not alone. We've all been there. Oh, so lift your head, lift your head, lift your head to where your help comes from. Yeah, you're not alone. We've all been there. Scars come to live in you. It doesn't matter who you are. This world gon' leave some battle scars. It doesn't matter who you are. This world gon' leave some battle scars. You're not alone. We've all been there. Scars come with living you. You're not alone. You're not alone. So lift your head. Doesn't matter who you are. This world gon' leave some battle scars.
Toby Mac Scars. It's on Star 88, 641.
High today of 80 degrees.
What's going on in the news today?
Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen is out of a job. The president confirming in a tweet that she is leaving the administration.
The White House is fighting back after Democrats requested that President Trump's tax returns for the past 6 years be released.
Bret the Hitman Hart is okay after the famous wrestler was tackled by a spectator. It happened as he was giving a speech during the WWE Hall of Fame ceremony.
The Trump administration says it could take up to 2 years to identify children separated from their families by U.S. authorities at the southern border.
Massive fire outside of Fort Worth, Texas. A 3-alarm inferno rocking that neighborhood, burning a home to the ground.
Kimberly, Southern California, and her tour guide, Jean-Paul Merengue Ramazzo, have been freed in a negotiated handover.
National title game is set. Virginia, Texas Tech, thanks in part to some clutch free throws.
It's the first time at the national championship for both teams.
Just so happy. It's a good one.
Oh, go Red Raiders.
Good morning. Who's supposed to win that?
Well, it depends on who you look at. I don't know what ESPN says. I know last night we were looking at it, and there was a 64% chance Texas Tech over UVA, University of Virginia.
What's the over and under?
Well, let's look. Let's go look, guys. Let's take a look-see and see. Well, see, this one's got UVA by 1.
Wow.
1.
Huh.
Is the yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, and the
Fun.
spread consensus has yeah.
Cool, man.
So now it's UVA over Tech. Oh yeah! I just think their defense is the best in the nation, so we'll see what happens tonight.
Oh, hello everyone. How's it going?
Oh, it's going.
Starmy? Hi.
Mm-hmm.
YouTubers, hello.
What's up?
You guys can chime in. We're live on YouTube at Star 88 FM. Go there, watch the show. Gosh, it's Monday. I'm feeling it, bro. I'm feeling it. Need some motivation. Let's do it. Come on. Yes. All right. Yes.
Here's another low-tech hack to increase your level of motivation. Eat some chocolate. Not only is it delicious, the effects of chocolate on the brain are well studied. It increases your serotonin, which promotes calm. Chocolate also triggers a release of dopamine, which elevates your heart rate and significantly increases motivation. Chocolate also acts as an antidepressant because your brain responds to the stimulants by promoting blissful emotions. So eat some chocolate and get motivated.
Motivational Monday.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, dark chocolate, I think, is going to be the best for you.
Yeah.
Got to be careful eating some of that chocolate. It has a lot of sugar in it, especially the milk chocolate. You're going to crash. But the dark chocolate, that stuff good for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it tastes gross.
Whatever, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the really, really dark chocolate is gross, but if you get like that 80%,
I'm the
70
weirdo.
or 80%, it's not bad.
Like most people freak out on me because I'm not a huge chocolate guy. I'm just not. I don't know why.
Oh, I'm very, very sorry.
Yeah.
That you're not.
I know.
That's a sad thing.
Apparently it's good for you now.
Mm-hmm.
Or something. I'm not a huge sweets person.
No.
Nah.
You don't get that sweet tooth every now and then?
I mean, yeah, but that's what Ben and Jerry's Cherry Garcia is for. I got tubs of that in the freezer.
You got tubs of that.
And that's got little chocolate chunks in it.
Right.
I'm down with that when mixed with cherry and vanilla ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually cherry-flavored ice cream, but whatever.
You and Brody, so on Friday,
yes,
Brody won a contest. He won a little Marvel contest.
I'm so mad at you.
And
I'm so mad at you.
If Brody won, Steve-O had to take him to go see
Shazam that night.
Chosen
Whoa.
from among all others by the immortal elders Solomon, Hercules, Atlas, Zeus.
Okay.
I will tell you right now, I didn't have plans to take Brody to go see Shazam on Friday. And then he calls in because Shazam came out. And Dex is like, Brody, you should go see it tonight.
Yes.
I'll play you on a game.
Mm-hmm.
And then little did we know, Brody actually knows way too much about
gosh.
superheroes.
That kid.
So I tried so hard. It was like, we bought Bumblebee on Blu-ray. Do you just want to stay home and watch Bumblebee?
No.
Oh, are you sure though? Because we could just stay home. No? Okay. So, ooh, Aquaman's out on Blu-ray.
No.
What? No?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So you...
No.
All right. I guess we're going to see Shazam.
Yes.
Okay. So just Brody and I went to go see Shazam.
Cool. Was it good?
Well, I will say this. It debuted in first place in the box offices, which is great. Bad news is it had the worst opening in DC, like the expanded universe, this new universe. Worst opening of any film.
Oh.
I was actually kind of surprised because number one is still Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice.
Really?
It's the best opening weekend of all. Suicide Squad is number two as far as opening weekend.
Wow. Maybe it's just because Shazam, a lot of people don't know anything about Shazam.
But these movies all made, upwards. Batman versus Superman, $166 million opening weekend. Suicide Squad, $133. Man of Steel, $116 million. Wonder Woman made $103 million opening weekend. And then you got like Justice League at 93, and then Aquaman was pretty bad, 67 million. So it was like, ew. Shazam only made 53 million.
Well,
however, I got to tell you guys, I'm still a huge fan of Man of Steel and a huge fan of Wonder Woman. I think those movies are fantastic. The others, Aquaman, it was fun. That the first and second parts of that movie to me were, So I loved the third act of Aquaman. That was fun, the big battle and all that stuff. But as a film overall, it was all right.
What more do you want? The guy is shirtless through the whole thing.
Okay. Gosh. The script, it's just bad. The script, everything was just like, it's like made for bros. Like that movie to me was just like, yeah.
How dare you?
Oh, bro. So.
Yeah.
Shazam was fantastic.
Really?
It's like they finally decided, you know what, guys, we've been so negative and dark and whatever. Let's just have some fun. Like, this is their Ant-Man or Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
There's so much comedy interjected into it. To me, actually, I felt like they took a lot of cues from Spider-Man Homecoming because it's a kid, right? So the good aspects of it were family, vitally important. It's a great story about a foster kid and these foster parents who are trying to provide him a home. And so it's a really great story of what makes a family, what makes a home. And you know me, I'm always a sucker for that. I will say there was a scene in the movie that was like, and this is the scene where you cry. But it felt like, this is the scene where you cry.
Yeah.
And I did not cry.
No kidding.
So and
don't know
it's
if
a
I
family
believe that.
movie. So I was like,
Did he cry, Brody?
yes. No, I did not. The writer says it's because people are losing faith in DC to make good movies. I can see that. However, I think because this has an A score, it's certified fresh, like all of the reviews are in and people are loving it. I think this is going to have lasting power and it's going to
Once the buzz gets out there.
Yeah. However, I do want to say this. So I took Brody, he's 6 years old, and there were 2 scenes where Brody actually and you know Brody, he's a tough little punk kid and I love him very, very much. He climbed into my lap and covered his face.
He got scared?
Yes.
Are there monsters in there?
So the villains, without spoiling too much, so minor spoiler if you guys don't want anything spoiled for it, this is the moment where you go for a second. But there's Shazam, he's the quote good wizard, right?
Yeah.
Like the good guy. Well, the bad guys are the 7 deadly sins.
Ooh.
So it's actually the original 7 deadly sins. So greed, envy, sloth, whatever. Is it gluttony? Whatever. Anyways. And they're these gargoyle looking things. And when they actually take their form, they just straight up look like 8-foot tall demons.
Really?
Yeah. So think original Ghostbusters. Remember the dogs?
Oh, yeah.
For lack of a better term. They've got red glowing eyes. They've got horns. One's got wings. They just look like these menacing demon things. And when they showed up the first time, there's one scene that is particularly terrifying. And so I actually told Teo, hey, maybe you need to go see this before Johnny. And I don't think he's going to let Johnny see it.
Really?
Yeah, so if that says anything. It's just, there's one scene in particular that I wish, I get why they did it because these were basically demon things that are the villain. And so they got to personify him and make it scary. But they made it scary. And so.
Was it scary, Brody? The best part about that clip, you can hear us giggling in the background.
Yeah.
Trying to hold it together.
So he did cover his face. He goes, this is too scary for me, and just covers his face. And so it was just one scene, so I just kind of held on to him, and then when it was over, it was like, all right, buddy. But then by the end of the film, Shazam's, got all of his powers and all that fun stuff. So he did not for the big battle scene because they kind of made it friendly enough at that point. However, when they're introducing these villains, it's pretty terrifying. So parents, I suggest for younger kids, you might want to go see it first and assess from there because Brody handled it, but had I seen it first, I might have just kind of at least skipped out on that scene altogether for him. So.
All right, I'm looking at the box office right now. Captain Marvel still hanging in there.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Dude, here's something interesting. I read a story about Brie Larson, who plays Captain Marvel. Did you know we're, a couple weeks away from Avengers Endgame? And she was doing an interview recently, and she finally addressed a very long-standing rumor that turns out to be true. Her first role as Captain Marvel was not Captain Marvel. She actually had to film all of her scenes for Avengers Endgame first.
Oh, really?
They didn't even have the script for Captain Marvel yet. When she filmed her scenes, in Avengers Endgame.
Wow.
So she kind of had to figure out who this character was.
Yeah, that's kind of
playing alongside Captain America and Thor and Iron Man. So she said, she said the film Endgame will always be personally dear to me because it was my first time playing Captain Marvel. We shot this one first, so I had to stumble and figure out who this character was with no script for this because, you know, Avengers Endgame, they can't give you the script, and no script for Captain Marvel either, and perform for the first time in front of all these legends. But it was an incredible experience.
Yeah,
so.
kind of. I was just thinking that, you know, there's no warm up.
Yeah, right?
But
like,
it might be better to do it the way that she did because then now she knows the character and now she can go do her
she
movie.
did her own movie.
Yeah. So
yeah, she
either way,
said,
I think it'd be good.
The film deals with some heavy subject matter, so you're bouncing in between things that feel very deep and serious, and then you're going off and playing Boggle, which I'm very good at, just to be clear. She was talking about behind the scenes on the set. And so there's no other word I can use to describe it other than surreal. I'm excited for it to come out so I can just talk about it. I want to talk about my experience, which I really haven't been able to do for a very, very long time. So, yeah, dude, she filmed everything for Avengers Endgame before she even got a script for Captain Marvel.
Jeez.
Which is really interesting. So I'm like, okay, I wonder how that's going to play out. So...
Wow.
It's due in theaters the 26th, man. 2.5 weeks.
Dumbo's still hanging in there.
2.5 weeks. Is it?
Did you guys see Dumbo yet?
I have not seen Dumbo. I really wanted to, and then I remembered, no, I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you don't want to cry?
Nah, I mean, it looks good.
Yeah, I mean...
But for me, I don't know. There's a lot of movies coming out right now, and we haven't even seen the third How to Train Your Dragon, which, to me, that's above all of those movies.
It's in its 7th week, bro.
Yeah. We'll get to it. Well, the only reason we went and saw Shazam is because somebody promised a 6-year-old he could go on Friday.
Well,
you got to be a man of your word.
You should have came up with harder questions for Brody.
I thought I was doing a good job.
Yeah, I know.
came up with some
that kid knows all of them.
Yeah. I really thought okay, well, you know, I know he's going to know like the Justice League, the basic ones, and the Avengers. So let's go with some deeper ones. Yeah, he knew them all. He knew them all.
Do you know them all, Brody?
No.
What a cutie.
So there you go. Yeah, so again, I still give Shazam like a B+, an A- maybe. For me, it's still like Man of Steel, Wonder Woman, and then Shazam's like right there.
Okay.
And
say my name so my powers may flow through you.
Wait, for real?
Say okay.
He was a little cheesy. He was a little cheesy. I wish the wizard had been better. I would have, so for Teo, because we had a conversation about it this weekend, he says for him, Man of Steel, still number 1.
Okay.
Wonder Woman, 2nd. And then Shazam, Aquaman, kind of battling it out for 3rd. He actually really liked Aquaman.
Okay.
Yeah. But he liked Shazam's story better than Aquaman's, so he put it maybe a little above Aquaman. So, yep.
All right, we got to take a break. Live from the Dream Style Remodeling Star 88 Studios. Arlen, good morning. The writer. Shout out to everybody hanging out on YouTube Live at Star 88 FM. We'll be right back. Hang on.
I'm Heidi, and here's what's happening. Join Sagebrush for Easter services this year starting Friday, April 19th. They will have an egg hunt during all services Easter weekend, stuffed animals available, surprise eggs, and limited edition t-shirts for different age groups. If you know about a free event in your community or at your church, let us know about it. We'll talk about your free event on the air and feature it on our website. All you have to do is fill out the form online at star88.fm. For more information about events happening in your community and so much more, visit star88.fm. For What's Happening, I'm Heidi, and this is Star 88.
Tony Evans. This is a Star 88 Supernova.
The first need that God will can meet. If the Lord is your shepherd, he will meet your spiritual needs. He says, he makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. What are you talking about, David? Simple. He restores my soul. The issues of life have drained me. In other words, life has sucked you dry. Maybe it's a trial that won't go away. Maybe it's a loneliness that won't disappear. Maybe it's a sin that you sincerely desire to shake, and it is plaguing you. But whatever it is, it won't let you go.
That was Pastor Tony Evans on a Star 88 Supernova. This is Star 88 at 88.3 FM, KLYT, Albuquerque, Santa Fe, and online at star88.fm.
Like embers of the world's dying glow. You fell the light as I carried you quietly through the crumbling streets. And in the fading light, I could see in your eyes that somehow we were meant to meet. And would you stay with me if you thought the war was over and everything made right? Would you still believe in us? Would your love for me grow colder? No one left to fight. Would you stay with me? Would you stay with me? After the fever left, together we scavenged through the city and the scars. And when the day would end, by the door against the demons and the dark, we'd share a can of something and a bottle of bourbon I'd hid away. It warmed me from within and you from without till I forget the chilling gray. Would you stay with me if you thought the war was over and everything made right? Would you still believe in us? Would your love for me grow colder? No one left to fight. Would you stay with me? Would you stay with me? Oh, it seems I dare every night, lie in bed, worrying that the world would start to beat. Now I'm terrified. If indeed we start to ask if what we have is real, would you stay with me? If you thought the war was over and everything made right, would you still believe in us? Would your love for me grow colder? No one left to fight. Would you stay with me? Would you stay with me?
Thrice on Star 88 703.
High today of 80 degrees.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
Yeah, what up? Hi,
hey, guys.
Good buddy. Welcome to the show.
We got a show for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Dex and Steve-O were hanging out at least an hour or two.
Yes.
Because we got things to do on a Monday. Let's wash our cars.
Sounds pretty dirty.
We gonna jump in the driver's seat and drive away real far. We're never coming back. What?
Ever. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Good
Hi.
morning. How was everybody's weekend?
So good.
What'd you guys do?
Lillian wants to know if I'm biased towards Marvel. Do you think I'm biased towards Marvel?
I mean,
here's the deal. Growing up, there were two movies that made me a comic book fan. Superman, Christopher Reeve. Batman, Michael Keaton. There were terrible movies when I was a child, too. Nick Fury with David Hasselhoff. Captain America with random guy I don't remember. The Fantastic Four. They were terrible movies. So, no, I grew up loving DC.
Yeah.
In fact, some of my favorite comic book characters are DC characters.
Wow.
It's not my fault that they are terrible at storytelling right now. So, yeah.
I hope you answered that for her.
I'm just trying to answer questions,
Good.
you know?
Good.
No bias. I'm biased towards good storytelling and consistency and yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And Marvel's they got
I'm
it down.
one of 9 people that enjoyed Suicide Squad. I loved that movie.
Yeah, it was all right.
I loved it.
Could have been better.
It could have been a lot better. But I still tried to just enjoy it. Moving on, I'm sorry. Oh.
What's that?
Oh, that's the soothing sounds like bacon, actually.
Yeah,
I was
bro.
going to say running water, and then I'm like, no, that's sizzling bacon.
Yeah, I saw this little life hack this morning.
Is that really bacon? Was I right?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, my gosh. I was originally going to say running water, but then I heard like a pop. Ah. Little crackle.
Yep. Oh, gosh, in my elbow.
I hate that. Oh, I hate that so much.
Gonna flip the bacon right now. Here we go, flipping the bacon. Oh. The secret to crispy bacon is what? I cook my bacon in the oven, and it usually is really crispy. More crispy than if I cook it just in a frying pan.
Mm-hmm.
How do you cook yours?
Usually in like a cast iron skillet.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just throw it in there? That's it? You just turn the heat up, throw it in?
cast iron. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
so it's already
there you go.
like.
Well, apparently, according to Alex Gardashali,
okay,
she's one of the judges on the Food Network.
Oh, Garnishelli.
Yeah, Chopped. She's on Chopped.
Yeah.
This is the secret to crispy bacon.
I start all my bacon by simmering it in a little bit of water and letting all the water cook out, and then the bacon, cook it nice and crispy the way you regularly would, and you'll see an even better result than usual.
Okay. She says, make it in a pan on top of the stove, not in the oven. Whatever. Add about a ½ inch of water to the pan first, then add the bacon.
Okay.
Then cook it until all the water completely evaporates out. And once the water's gone, cook it like you normally would in a pan until it's as crispy as you like it. It says cooking in water first helps render the fat, meaning it cooks some of the fat out. Now, see, that I don't want the fat cooked out of my bacon,
Dude,
lady.
Bacon is all fat. It's
Yeah.
not going to cook out all the fat.
Well, I want all of it. It says once the excess fat is rendered, it's a lot easier to get bacon to crisp up. So if you hate fatty, stringy bacon, she says that's the way to make it.
Well, I tuned out. I love chewy bacon. I'm
Oh, you like
weird.
the chewy?
I hate crispy bacon.
See, I'm more of a crispy guy.
Ugh, because then it's like cardboard.
No, I don't like it where it's like that, where it just breaks apart, shatters. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That's too
I
done.
prefer. I'll take chewy over.
I like to buy the thick cuts of bacon.
Okay.
That you get at the deli, and that's what I like to get. I like the thick cuts, and then I throw it in the oven, and it's perfect.
Dento says you can't mix oil and water, but you never put oil in it. ever.
Yeah, you don't put oil
like
in it.
bacon has its own
It's- yeah,
bacon grease
it's the
that
fat.
it normally will help it cook in. She's
Correct.
just saying you add water to the pan.
Yep. Oh,
I'm totally doing this.
yeah, and she says as a bonus, it also reduces splattering, so you're less likely to get hit with little drops of fat while you're cooking it.
So wait. Okay. Make it in a pan on the stove, never in the oven.
Mm-hmm.
Put how much water? Half inch of water? Okay.
Half-inch water.
Okay. And then just cook that until all the water evaporates out. So it's not like it's going to be soggy.
Mm-hmm.
And then once all that's done, oh, yeah, that looks great. Whoa. She's blowing my mind. Is she cooking all that bacon on top of each other?
Wait, what? Yeah,
Now
what?
look.
Yeah, what is that all about?
I've never seen this before.
Start all my bacon by simmering it.
You
in a
do
little
that?
bit of water,
My
letting all
mind
the
is
water cook.
blown. I'm the guy that's like laying
Yeah.
out each strip, so I'm doing like 3 at a time. It takes me an hour and a half to cook 8 pieces of bacon.
Oh my gosh.
She's cooking all of the bacon
They're
in the
still stuck
water.
together.
All still stuck together.
Huh.
And then the water like helps them separate, and then she's almost like a stew or something.
Yeah.
You actually just blew my mind right now. I'm for realsies writing this down.
Out,
I'm
and
doing
then
this
the
weekend.
bacon.
It's crazy. I was reading the comments and nobody's even commenting on that.
On the fact that like,
No.
hey, bro, you got your bacon stacked on top of each other.
Right?
I've literally never seen that before in my entire life.
Yeah, that
Dinto,
makes it
yes,
a lot
she threw the
easier.
whole pack in.
Yeah.
And it's like on top of each other.
Maybe I wonder if they'll eventually break apart, you know?
I'm not even gonna lie, this is the most mind-blowing thing that's happened to me in 2019. Like the most. Writing this down. Half-inch of water.
Yeah, I'm surprised nobody's even made any
Dude,
comments.
this is literally the best life hack.
Maybe everybody's
of
been doing
2019.
it that way, and it's just you and I that have been doing it all wrong.
I'm going to cook some bacon, guys. I'm going to test this. We're going to do this, and I will get back to you because I love me some cooking.
Yep.
But this I've never seen before. I thought I knew it all. Wow.
You did.
Thank you, Garnishelli.
You thought.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I mean,
I'm serious,
Wow.
though. Try it in the oven. Just try it, guys. If you've never done it, get a little pan out, put some foil down, and lay some strips of bacon down and turn it up to about 400 degrees.
Never in the oven.
I'm serious, man.
Yeah, I know.
You've never done it in the oven?
Yes.
Oh, you
Chrissy
just don't
does it
like-
in the oven.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's good, bro.
Nope. I'm going this route because we have cast iron. So, yeah.
All right.
The writer said, pretty much any suggestion from the Food Network is too advanced for me. Mac and cheese and SpaghettiOs, dog.
Wow.
Yeah. About half an inch, Dento, in the bottom of the pan. That's what you need. Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Oh, hello, Matt Gentry.
Hey, buddy.
Good buddy.
Hey, you're talking about bacon, which I think is great, and I wanted to provide you with an alternative to bacon.
Oh,
Because
okay.
bacon is not all that good for you.
Oh. And you know, because you're very healthy now, you need to eat a cheeseburger.
Yeah, you're so skinny now.
You're very thin. But don't let anybody dissuade you. You look amazing.
You do. You're
So,
healthy.
yeah.
You're fun to hang
Like
out
you don't
with
look
now.
like meth guy. Like you look good.
Hey, man, don't use that word.
Well, I don't know. Like a crack guy? Like what do you say? You don't look like you're on drugs. You look very healthy. So
Thank you. I've been accused of that, of doing drugs, because I've lost so much weight, which is always entertaining. But
yeah, you're like
whatever.
Thanks, man. Thank you for belittling my accomplishments in health.
You're working out. You're doing great. Man.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Cool. Just lose those friends, man. Just
Yeah.
lose those friends. Who needs
So,
them?
what's the alternative to bacon?
Okay, so
Turkey bacon?
either chicken bacon
Chicken bacon?
or turkey bacon.
Chicken bacon does
I've
not exist.
never heard of chicken bacon, but I have heard of turkey bacon.
There's no
My
chicken
kids
bacon.
actually love turkey
Turkey bacon's awesome, but chicken bacon is
What?
the best.
There's no chicken bacon. Get out of here. Chicken.
Google chicken bacon.
Chicken bacon?
Yeah, it's real, bro.
Chicken
Yeah,
bacon?
Yeah, that's real.
and then we'll talk.
Yeah, that's real.
No
That's
kidding.
actually that's real. Chicken bacon.
All right, and it tastes really good, so enjoy.
Chicken bacon made out
Okay. Okay.
Later, man.
This is real.
I've never even seen it at the store.
I didn't know. Somebody is like, what is chicken bacon made of? Guess. You'll never guess what chicken bacon is actually made of. No, chicken.
I know.
Yeah,
But I
okay.
was trying to be funny.
My mind is blown once again.
Really?
Yeah, apparently it's got 70% less fat and 40% less sodium.
Okay, what does it taste like?
Yeah,
Does it taste like bacon?
Because I'll tell you right now, I don't love turkey bacon. My kids do. Yeah. Yeah.
Here's a couple in California. They gave their 19-month-old son bacon for the first time, and he loved it so much. The video got 19 million views in a week. His parents posted it on Facebook and YouTube. His name is Easton Beach, and he just starts freaking out, yelling bacon.
Bacon.
Bow down, he's saying. Not bacon. He's saying bow down.
Oh.
Give me a break. Bow down.
No. Okay.
Bow down. That's pretty cute. Love that. 19-month-old son. Bacon is good.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Somebody wants to know if we've considered hedgehog bacon.
Hedgehog bacon?
It's kind of like ferret bacon, but it smells much better.
Huh.
Yeah. Somebody else wants us to know, like, all of those bacon alternatives are stupidly expensive.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I guess that's why. I'm going to look for chicken bacon
Yeah,
now.
I was so grossed out by that, but yeah, apparently it's real. Yeah, look at that. It's real. You can buy it in like normal stores, except it's out of stock.
Oh.
Chicken bacon.
Have you ever microwaved your bacon?
So one year for a white elephant party, Teo won something called the Bacon Wave.
Oh, I have the Bacon Wave.
You have the Bacon Wave? Okay.
Yeah.
It's basically
As seen
like
on TV.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Mm-hmm.
Were you at this white elephant party?
I might have been the one who gave it to him.
Yeah. Were you?
I
the
don't
one?
know. I might have. Probably not, because I still have my bacon.
So mad.
Bacon
he
wave.
got the Bacon Wave one year, and
Actually,
yeah.
I was kind of disappointed in the Bacon Wave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't. It. So that's the only way we've tried microwave bacon, and it did not. Nah, not a fan, guys. Not
Here's a guy in England called the police recently because his girlfriend's cat ate his bacon.
Charles, please, it's the emergency.
My girlfriend let the cat eat my bacon.
Right, okay. What would you like the police to do with regards to that, sir?
I want to press charges.
Who do you want to press charges against, your girlfriend or the cat?
Both of them.
Right.
You want to press charges against your girlfriend or the cat?
Sir, it's not a criminal offence to let a cat eat your bacon, okay? And we don't arrest cats. I'm very sorry.
No, my girlfriend allowed the cat to do it.
Right, I'm very sorry, sir, but it's not a 999 emergency because you get...
it's 999
so
over
awesome.
there.
He wanted his girlfriend arrested.
Well, I mean, it's bacon.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Nobody
bacon.
messes with your bacon.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Cooking bacon, dude?
I have a challenge for you guys.
Oh, it's booty.
What you got, man?
Are you guys up for the challenge?
I mean, I don't feel like we ever have a say in your challenges or your calls. Or he calls me every day at Astro Zombies.
Yeah?
Yep, and just does booty bombs.
Booty bombs?
Yes. Yes.
Booty bombs.
Yeah.
That was yesterday, Steve-O. Let's move on. Okay, we're talking about today. I got a challenge. Just want to
What
know
do
if
you
you're
got?
up to it.
What do you got? I don't know yet. But you just tell us what it is.
I'll accept your challenge.
It's called It's called the Try Challenge.
Okay.
Basically, you cannot say the word try. I don't know if you guys noticed, but you use try a lot. If you take it out of your vocabulary, you'll see what it does for your life.
All right. I'll pay attention. I'll pay attention to Steve-O saying
Put
try.
$1.
And okay.
$1 in the jar every time someone says try. That's the challenge.
All right. Sounds good.
I'll try it out.
Challenge accepted.
All right. So the Army's going to call you out.
Okay.
Every time you say try, they're going to blow you up.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I mean, as the wise
Yeah?
Yoda
You
once
can
said,
do it?
do or do not, there is no try. So,
He just said it.
Yoda.
Good.
Yeah.
I'll call you back. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Do we really ever use that
I
word?
don't know. I don't think we do,
I
but
don't think I've
maybe
ever
we
used that
do.
word.
I don't think we use that word.
Okay.
I can't remember the last time we said that word. But I'm going to pay attention to
I
every
wrote it
word.
down, so I'm staring at it.
All right. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's take a break. Be a part of the show. Now I'm all paranoid. I'm going to say the word.
Same. I'm just gonna sit here.
We're live on YouTube at Star 88 FM. How do you cook your bacon is the topic. Be a part of the show. Chime in. Give us a call as well. 505-338-3700. And you can text in. What's the live line number?
505-585-LIVE. That's 505-585-5483. Hang out with us.
We'll be right back. Hang on.
So, what is the most important day in human history? Christians know it is no contest. That morning when Jesus rose from the dead changed everything.
Jesus Christ isn't dead. He's alive from the grave, and he changes lives today.
But we all have friends and family who need to understand the power and the promise of the resurrection.
The world consistently gets wrong the identity of who Jesus Christ is, but God raised him from the dead.
Imagine your close friends coming to University Stadium Easter morning to hear Skip Heitzig and music from Ryan Stevenson. Well, invite them to this Easter celebration. This is the time when people are much more likely to accept your invitation. Sunrise service, 7:30 April 21st at University Stadium. This could be the most important day for them when they hear how Jesus can change their life.
If God can raise up a dead corpse from the dead, he can change your life today, guaranteed.
Information at EasterABQ.com.
A Star 88 Supernova with Greg Laurie.
Half the time, I'll work on a message for a long time, and I'll have the analogy about a dog, and I love the dog story. Really? Is that all? There's the dog stories? But all you remember? Well, it's something, I guess. But the point is that when someone hears what you say, that's wonderful. And so when we say, Lord, I've been reading your promises, and I remember your promises, and I'm reminding you of your promises, that's a good thing. See, that reminds us that we don't just read through the Bible, we pray through the Bible. Because the Bible is filled with promises. Someone estimated there are 3,000 promises to believers found on the pages of Scripture. Now, I don't know if that number is accurate. If you want to go check this week and get a new number to me, I might use your number for a while.
Catch Greg Laurie's teaching show, A New Beginning, on our sister station, KNKT, weekdays at 8:30 a.m. on 107.1 FM.
Wide awake while the world is sound asleep, and too afraid of what might show up while you're dreaming. Nobody sees you. Nobody will believe it. And every day you try to pick up all the pieces, all the memories that somehow never leave you. Nobody sees you. Nobody will believe it. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. 'Cause there's a kind of love that God only knows. You keep a cover over every single secret. So afraid if someone saw them they would leave. But somebody sees you. Somebody will never leave you. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. 'Cause there's a kind of start over, we could start over, we could start over. Oh, for the lonely, for the ashamed, the misunderstood and the ones to blame. What if we could start over, we could start over, we could start over. 'Cause there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what to say about you. But God only knows the real you. 'Cause there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what to say about you. But God only knows the real you. 'Cause there's a kind of love that God only God only knows where to find you. God only knows how to break through. God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows.
For king and country. God only knows. Star 88. 725.
High today of 80 degrees.
Time to get out of bed. Time to get out of bed now. Wake up, wake up, wake up now.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
Scared me. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Thanks for hanging out with us. On a Monday. On a Monday. No, you're not. It's fine. Gosh. Ugh. I just wanted to stay in bed this morning, that's for sure.
I'm sorry, man. It's Monday. Listen.
Monday.
You know where we don't live?
Alaska?
Oh, yeah. Yes. You know where else we don't live?
Quebec.
Yeah. But you know where else we don't live?
Russia?
Just say Florida.
Florida. I mean, that's a pretty broad.
That was a pretty big question.
Yeah. I mean, we don't live a lot of places. Anywhere but,
Yeah, I didn't think about it before I said something. So, we talk about Florida pretty regularly because of the crazy stuff that happens there. And I happen to know you're not a huge fan of these things. So I just wanted to say it could be worse on a Monday.
Okay.
Like we could be in the Florida Everglades.
Why would you do that?
Big Cypress National Preserve announced in a post on Facebook that a team of researchers were, they're just walking along and doing stuff in the old Florida Everglades and hanging out and came across 73 eggs.
Eggs.
And they were like, whoa, bro, eggs. Look at these eggs.
Oh, eggs.
Eggs. Crazy. Eggs.
Eggs.
I mean, with that many
chicken
eggs, there's got to be a mom around here somewhere. Am I right?
Those have to be chicken eggs.
Yeah, no.
Gator eggs?
Turns out it was a python.
Oh, my gosh.
A 17-foot python. Look at
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Yeah.
Oh.
It is the largest python ever to be removed from the Everglades. Look at that.
I hate snakes! I hate them!
Yeah. 17-foot long python.
Gross, man.
And 73 eggs.
No, 73 eggs? What?
The pregnant female, she was still pregnant, by the way.
Oh, my gosh. Did they murder it? Did they kill it?
She weighs 140 pounds.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep. So I guess they're pretty invasive to Big Cypress, the national preserve where they're at. So they got to go out there and locate and remove breeding pythons from the area. So
I hear that pythons are taking over Florida.
Yeah. That's why they had to go out there,
It's
honestly,
insane.
to locate and remove them because that's bad. So they found this. They have this tracking method. So they follow male pythons on their quest for female mates, and then they're just like, "Ha ha! We got you, you fools!" Yeah.
They need to get all the humans out of Florida. All the dogs and the cats.
Mm-hmm.
what other animal do you want to get out of Florida before we burn it to the ground? Like, we'll just drop a giant nuke on it.
Steven?
Can we cut it off into
I'd
the
like
ocean?
him to live, I guess.
Is there a way to like saw it off? Can we take a chainsaw and just saw off
Just
Florida?
off. There we go.
Just fall off into the ocean?
Hopefully.
Can you do that?
Yes.
Is that possible?
Dude, in 2011, sightings of rabbits, foxes, raccoons, white-tailed deer, opossums, since 2011, those sightings have gone down more than 90% in the Everglades.
Oh, my gosh.
While pythons have increased almost that number.
Yeah.
The reason being is there are no natural predators of the python in North America.
Oh.
So they kind of rule and take over, and they truly are taking over the Florida Everglades in a way that they're having to go out there and find and quote relocate to hell.
Yeah, relocate.
Yeah.
Why would you relocate?
Yeah. So yeah.
Hey, go ahead.
Oh, hey guys. So you remember a few years back? What was it? The Frankenfish, the one that can walk on land.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, the snakefish. Yeah, I see that. Can't go in the water. Can't go on the land.
Mm-hmm. Can't do anything.
Got silver foxes. Can't even drive.
The snakehead. That's what remember the snakehead?
Yeah, I know.
That's what it is. The
Yeah.
snakehead.
The snakehead.
It was like a.
Yeah, I saw a picture of that beast.
Oh!
No, thank you.
Gosh, Dax warned me.
Yeah, snakeheads. They come out of the water.
Oh, so they're like fish
Forget
that are
about it.
snakes
That's
that are.
why I like living in the desert.
Yeah.
You just get regular animals like coyotes.
Mountain lions.
Snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of homeless people. It's cool. I can deal with that.
We'll see.
Yeah, there you go.
The snakehead. I remember talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, gosh. Just snakes are so. I don't get it, man. I mean, I get it. I understand why they're here, but.
Yeah, dentist says they have to kill them. They're eating everything.
Ugh. So you have snakes that are just taking over. You have wild hogs that are taking over. You have gators. And I've heard crocs have been introduced into Florida now. So you not only have gators, you have crocodiles. You have piranha.
Yeah, but I got money on this 17-foot python over an alligator. Seriously.
Yeah.
Like just squeezing it out.
I gotta YouTube that during the break.
Python versus
Python versus gator.
Yeah!
See who wins.
I'd watch that video because I want them both to die.
Right?
I don't like either of those things. Although actually, I think I'd go for the alligator. Yeah.
Gator versus that's the first
Gator
thing
versus Python is the first thing on YouTube, guys.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay. All right, we got a gator, we got a python.
Oh, that is a large.
Let's get it on.
Large python.
Oh.
But I just feel like, oh my gosh.
Here comes the gator. He's like, oh, here's a
look,
this is
spaghetti.
a noodle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slurp him up. And this guy's like, no, you ain't. Look, oh my gosh.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. He's
Ah!
gonna get. Oh! Why are we watching this? This is the best thing I've ever seen.
Oh
nope,
my
looks like the gator
gosh.
got him. Gator got him. Did the gator get him?
I
Oh,
just
yeah.
have to say this. They're like nose to nose, and the python has his mouth open, the gator has his mouth open, and the python strikes and like grabs the tip of the gator's nose. And then the gator's just like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do, and starts flinging everywhere.
Yeah.
I got my money on the python.
Yeah, no.
Holy
Gator's gonna
cow.
get a hold of him. Yeah, Gator got him. I think the Gator got him. Did the Gator
Did the
get him?
Gator get him?
Gator got him. Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Gator got him. Oh yeah, Gator got him. Yeah.
Oh
my gosh.
oh.
We need to do. Hey, nobody can see this. We got to do this like we're ESPN commentators. Okay.
Oh.
So commentating on the fact that. Oh my gosh.
Look at this thing. It's going to get him a chokehold.
All
That's what's
right,
gonna
everybody,
happen.
welcome back to another round of Gator versus Python. We're your hosts, Dex and Sibo. Dex, what do we got this afternoon for Gator versus Python?
Well, Steve, I had my money on the gator,
yeah.
but when I saw the python wrap itself around the gator's head and start strangling it, I think I'm going for the python now. Look at this thing.
No.
I think this python's going to take down this gator. Did that? Because you got to go for the head, man.
Yeah, but
you got to go for the head.
Yeah, but it looks like the gator bit him.
Doesn't matter.
It looks like the gator.
Oh, are we friends now, bro?
Oh, are we cool?
Are we friends?
We cool, dog? No, the python bit him. Does the python have like a numbing agent or something?
I don't know. That gator's acting weird. Like, I'm out of here.
So the python bit him on the nose and then started trying to wrap itself around the gator. But then the gator like chomped down on the python like it was a piece of spaghetti.
Yeah. And the gator just kind of swam off and the python decided to go in the opposite direction. Like, nobody won. Huh.
Great. Now I know what I'm watching for the next 3 days.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
This
Look
is
at
why
all
we
of
need to
these.
give Florida back.
Yep, there's a python eating a gator.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm never going to Florida ever.
Somebody said this was like listening to Joe Rogan during a
Oh my
UFC fight
gosh.
with somebody getting knocked out.
Look at the lion. There's a python that killed a lion. Unless that's clickbait. I don't know. It could be clickbait.
That's an
It could be
anaconda, bro.
Photoshop.
It's a little
Yeah,
different.
I don't care. That's
anaconda.
still a snake.
They don't have anacondas here.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
guys.
they do. They have them in Florida, I guarantee you. I guarantee you they're in Florida. Oh, here's one. Turtle versus water snake. Who will be the winner is the title.
I just want to know who films these. Here's what we
Shark
need to do.
versus gator.
What we need to do is seriously get headsets on and record ourselves watching these things.
All right,
and
everybody.
then yes, we'll be but like real commentators
Coming at ya.
like UFC or WWE or anything else.
Coming at you live from the Octagon where we have a turtle taking on a snake. Steve, what do you got?
Well, I need to see the video.
Look at this shark. It's hunting. It's hunting the python.
Ugh.
Gosh.
So who won? Nobody won. It was a draw.
It was a draw.
It was a draw. They went 3 rounds, and after 3 rounds, we go to the judge's decision. The scorecards are 30-27, snake.
Yeah, that's real.
30-27, gator, and 28-28. Yeah, no, it was like a draw. Although I do feel like the snake walked away a little sad because it was missing part of itself.
Right?
Like I can't believe I'm watching this. I hate
Yeah, I'm
these.
stuck in this hole, guys. I can't get out. I got to get out. I got to get out.
Brandon says we need to sell Florida back to Spain. We've had enough of that.
Cut it off, man.
Yeah. Yep.
Cut it off. We don't need it.
Yeah, Trish says
Let it
this is
fall
like
off.
every little boy's dream. Like, always asking my husband, Daddy, who would win in a fight, a lion or a bear? Now we can answer these
Exactly.
things. You want to know who'd win in a fight, a lion and bear? We'll have the answer for you right after the break.
Yeah, right? For real. Okay, we got to go. We got to go. We'll be right back. Hang on.
Christine Kane challenges us to not just look at those around us, but to see the person as Christ sees them in this Star 88 PowerPoint.
You know, my husband, he is an awesome man, but he has this incredible case of domestic blindness. And he will yell to me, Christine, have you seen the milk? Like, what do you mean? The 68 cartons right in front of you on that middle shelf. Or when it comes to, have you seen my shirt? Oh, the one that's hanging. All 15 of them in black, like Gary. There, it's right there. It's right. Do you see it? There's like this domestic blindness that happens. We could go through something and you could be at a supermarket with someone, they're like, did you see that person? And you're so consumed in yourself, you didn't see the person that even scanned your items. You didn't even see the person on the side of the street. You didn't even see the pain or the suffering in the person in your workplace. You saw you kind of looked at a boss that seemed angry, but you didn't see the person behind it. It's amazing how much we look at, but we do not see.
That's Christine Kane on a Star 88 PowerPoint.
Sometimes it's hard to breathe. All these thoughts that shout at me, try to bring me to my knees, and it's overwhelming. Darkness echoes all around. Feels like everything is crashing down. Still I know where my hope is found, and it's only you and ooh. Yes, drowning out the voices all around me through all of this chaos. You are writing a symphony, a symphony. Oh, tune my heart to your beat, let me be your melody, even when I cannot see. But you're orchestrated, even when the dark surrounds. You'll never let me drown. I know that my hope is found in the name of Jesus. Ooh. You say you're working everything for my good, and ooh, I believe every word. 'Cause even in the madness, there's peace, drowning out the voices all around me through all of this chaos. You are writing a symphony, a symphony. And even in the madness, there's peace, drowning out the voices all around me through all of this chaos. You are writing a symphony, a symphony.
Yeah, I wanna truly know if you compose beautiful music, though. From all my unruly notes, the distance is distant, it's moving close. Now I see, erase the scales from my eyes, then play the scale of my life. Chaos played off with a chord and a chord with a source preventing through strife. And I've tasted suffering, I've been embraced by the painful buffering. I've been bound by doubt so loud right now, but a melody is made when you play these rusty keys. So we all gotta get pressed, tuned up like instruments. But I know all of life's tempo is sound whenever we remember this.
Even in the madness, there's peace, drowning out the voices all around me through all of this chaos. You are writing a symphony, a symphony. And even in the madness, there's peace, drowning out the voices all around me through all of this chaos. You are writing a symphony, a symphony. Oh, a symphony. A symphony.
Yeah, lots of great fights on YouTube. Jeez, man. We got stuck in a wormhole.
We really did. I had to walk away because I just couldn't anymore because nightmares.
I'm just really glad that a python didn't take down an elephant.
Whew. Yeah.
Love elephants. 7:42, good morning.
High today of 80 degrees.
What's going on in the news today?
Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen is out of a job. The president confirming in a tweet that she is leaving the administration.
The White House is fighting back after Democrats requested that President Trump's tax returns for the past 6 years be released.
Bret the Hitman Hart is okay after the famous wrestler was tackled by a spectator. It happened as he was giving a speech during the WWE Hall of Fame ceremony.
The Trump administration says it could take up to 2 years to identify children separated from their families by U.S. authorities at the southern border.
Worth, Texas, a 3-alarm inferno rocking that neighborhood, burning a home to the ground.
Kimberly Sue Endicott of Southern California and her tour guide, Jean-Paul Merengue Ramazzo, have been freed in a negotiated handover.
National title game is set. Virginia, Texas Tech, thanks in part to some clutch free throws.
It's the first time at the national championship for both teams.
Hello. Good morning. Welcome to the program. Go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead. Ralph in Cincinnati. Go ahead.
Your Python story gave me an idea for a new show for you that you could make out.
Go ahead.
Since you like Sharknado, it could be Python-nado.
Ooh. No, that, you know.
See, that'd be a good one. Or
Go think about that for
Or
a
a
bit and call us
python
back.
cane.
What?
Yeah, like it's like hurricanes, but with pythons.
No, I got it. But
Yeah,
what are you doing? You're just embarrassing yourself, sir. Come on, man. Go say that out loud
You
to a
did
few
watch that
people.
one.
Go say it out loud and call us back and let us know how you feel about it.
Yeah.
Go back to the drawing board. Love you, dude.
All right, we'll come up with something.
Ralph
Okay.
from Cincinnati. Thank you.
All right.
That's right. Love that.
I'll tell you what, animals are no joke. And I still, listen, I don't want to be insensitive. We were talking about this off air earlier. But did you guys hear the story about this poacher over the weekend?
Talk to me. I didn't get all the details. I just read the details that matter.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't get the whole story.
Listen, we were just doing this. The 17-foot python found in Florida, which led us down the rabbit hole of YouTube, python versus whatever. These are wild animals.
Yes.
And yet, for some dumb reason, I still don't understand big game hunting. Like, I just don't get it. Where it's like, hey guys, all right, I'm a stockbroker on Wall Street, and I just want to go across the pond so I could shoot a rhino in the face.
Yeah,
I don't get it. I'm sorry,
there's
guys,
a lot
I just don't
to
get
it.
it. I know.
There's
I
a
know.
lot to it.
Anytime
and
I
it's
talk about
actually a
this,
good
you,
thing.
I know.
It's a good thing.
You. So
not a bad thing.
But this guy was poaching illegally. So he was hunting rhino in South Africa, illegally entering Kruger National Park on foot, and in said park are a lot of wild animals. Whoa! Yeah. I guess this guy was hunting rhino and was killed by an elephant.
Okay. Gosh, man.
Which is bad enough.
Right?
Killed by an elephant with his family. Like, there were people traveling with the guy. And they had to, like, call family members to report, like, hey, we have really bad news. Your husband was killed by an elephant trying to poach rhino. And before we could get to his body, a pack of lions devoured him.
Yeah. What'd you say? The only thing that was left was his skull?
Yeah, park officials said that there were accomplices who were trying to poach with him who were arrested. They provided information to the search team, which led to the location. And unfortunately, by the time they got there, Pride of Lions had found and mostly disposed of the body into their stomachs, leaving only a pair of pants and his skull.
Gosh, man. Well,
so 4 individuals are in custody. Unclear what charges they are facing or when they're expected to appear in court, but they illegally entered a national park. They did it on foot, of course, because they were trying to illegally sneak in to kill rhino. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's
get
sad that a human life died, but you're an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you deserve to die, but that's the consequences. You're going to go in and illegally poach these animals. Well, there's consequences to your actions, man. You know? Because a lot of these people that will go out and, kill an elephant, a lion, these big game that, you see people shooting them and then people freak out online. And they usually are with a group of people, and they're also usually there with, I don't know what you call them there in Africa. It's like a fish and game kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because they get tags for these things.
Yeah.
And they have to, the big reason, I'm not going to go into it because there's a lot to it, but the big reason why they allow people to pay lots of money to go and shoot a lion or an elephant is because, well, same thing what we're just talking about with the pythons. They start tearing up the land. People in Africa, they're pretty poor. So elephants, they eat and trample all their crops. So you have to
legally
stop
though.
it. You got to do it legally.
This
but
guy
they put tags out.
Snuck into a park. Like, I just I can't ever fathom being like, you know what I want to do? Murder a rhino.
Right.
You know why? Because I want to. Like, what do you do after that? You're like, selfie? Like, because you can't take the body.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Well, but,
like, what do you do?
Well, a lot of people do kill, like, especially a rhino. They get a lot of money for the horn. I'm sure they get a lot just for. I'm sure they get a lot for the rhino because people will use that and sell it, ground it up into like a powder and sell it because a lot of people believe it's like gives you magical powers.
Somebody said illegal poaching is redundancy. That's very true because poaching is illegal. That's like a dead corpse.
Yeah. But a lot of these people that go over there and kill elephants and lions, a lot of that meat, it all goes back to the tribes there. It feeds people that are going hungry.
Yeah.
So it sounds bad and it's awful, and especially with elephants too, because they found that elephants are so smart. They are so stinking smart. But I guess elephant meat's pretty good too. Pretty tasty. Would you eat elephant meat? That would be really weird, right?
Nope.
Somebody, who was it? Our friend Sean. He was trying to get us. He was trying to drop off some mountain lion meat.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
It was like, I don't want to eat a cat.
No,
I'm good. No,
yeah,
I don't want to eat a lion.
No,
Sure, it tastes just like a house cat.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I hear it's supposed to be delicious.
What's
though.
amazing is I haven't had a single text on the live line say something like prayers for the family. Do you know what I mean? Like everyone, it's so because when we blow it, when we do something stupid, it's like we just want mercy and grace and compassion from our friends. But like when somebody else does something stupid, it's like justice. Like people are just crying out poetic justice on the live line. Like there are none who feel sorry for this guy. Apparently, horn is big on the black market.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rhino horn, man.
Yeah. So somebody said you play stupid games, you get stupid rewards. Somebody else said, my husband is laughing so hard he can hardly drive. Like, how? Somebody else said, how are you guys making me laugh so hard at this terrible, terrible story? I have no idea how. I don't know. We're all terrible people, apparently.
Right?
Because I read it and I was like, dang, dude, I feel bad for his family because somebody had to call his daughter and go, hey, we're really sorry. But while your husband/father was out poaching rhino, he was killed by an elephant, and then a whole pack of lions ate him.
There's a lot of rhinos left. I kind of thought that there wouldn't be a whole lot of rhinos in the world. But according to this, there are about 30,000 rhinos left in the wild. That seems like a lot to me. 30,000 rhinos?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Somebody said I'm a hunter. It's people who poach that mess it up for hunters who follow the regulations. It's very frustrating. So
absolutely.
Somebody else said I tried camel in Australia.
Camel? What does camel taste like?
Tasted like ham.
Ham?
It's supposed to be very, very lean and healthy. All right. I don't know why that's weird to me, right? Because we eat like cow and pig and deer.
Yeah, pigs wallow in their own filth.
Chickens.
We love pigs.
Right.
Yeah, we do, right?
And then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, I was in Australia and I ate camel. And I'm like, you're a weirdo. Yeah.
I was in Thailand and I had dog. Like,
yeah, it's probably
what?
true.
You had dog?
Yeah. I was at a Thai restaurant. Yeah.
Gosh,
that's good, man. Circle of life.
Circle of life. That's right.
Where on that circle is like the random guy with gun? You know what I mean?
Oh,
it's like you've got like the elephant and like rhino and lion. It's like circle of dude right there. There's a dude with the gun right there. Yeah.
What happens when a rhino loses its horn? I would imagine it just loses its horn. Do you think it can't? It dies?
I don't know. I feel like that guy clearly didn't go in there with like the number one tip you learn from childhood. How do you stop an elephant from charging?
A mouse?
Take away his credit card.
Oh, I hate you. Yep, he's gone. Guys, I'm gone too. Goodbye. Good night. Farewell.
I'm sorry.
That's all, folks.
Anyway.
How much do you think a rhino horn is worth? What do you think, man?
$40 million.
$40 million?
Yeah, dude, 40 mil.
You nailed it.
Yeah, I feel like that's why people are crazy enough to sneak into like other nations to illegally murder animals. No, not 40 million.
No. Rhino horns are highly prized, estimated to fetch up to $60,000 per kilo on the black market.
How many kilos are in a rhino horn?
I don't know. Oh, here it is. Somebody answered that. Let's see. 1,400 kilograms, 3,100 pounds. Horns of the African rhino weigh on average about 1.5 to 3 kilograms. Okay. Well, get back to you on that. Doing the math. All right.
Somebody said I just had antelope sausage yesterday.
I'm not a big fan of antelope.
We had that boar meat, remember? That wasn't bad.
Yeah, boar's pretty good.
It was like spicy.
Antelope is just gamey. Well, I don't know. Maybe I just had a bad antelope or something.
Do you guys picture the animal when you're eating it?
No.
Listen, I eat burgers all day long or steak. I've never been like, oh, but think of the cow. Like, I've literally never done that. But when Tones killed that boar and we got boar meat,
you just thought about a boar?
I literally thought of
But you never think about a cow?
I've never thought of a cow.
You're an animal
or a
racist.
pig. I am. Because I was eating, I made chorizo
messed
like
up, man.
out of the boar meat, like chorizo and egg type thing. And it was like, but as I was eating it, I'm not being funny. I thought of Pumbaa from The Lion King.
Oh my gosh.
The whole time I was like, I'm eating Pumbaa.
Well, yeah.
I feel like a terrible person.
Oh my gosh.
Cow? Yeah, eat all the cows.
Yeah, no big
Chickens?
deal.
Sure, whatever. But not Pumbaa.
A lot of people eat horse too. You can buy horse meat. Yeah,
That's
a lot.
weird.
There's stores here in town that have horse meat. So
Trish doesn't eat any animals. With a name like Trish the Veggie Momster, I feel like we could have guessed that. Sorry, Trish.
You vegan? You vegan, Trish?
No,
What?
It's Veggie Momster.
You vegan?
She's not necessarily vegan, because if she eats eggs, then she can't be vegan.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We got to take another break. Good morning, everybody.
All right.
Thanks for joining us. I don't have anything else to say.
I know, right?
I'm just really hungry. I want to go eat some meat now.
Dude, let's go do that.
All right.
Let's go cook some bacon the correct way.
Let's do that.
All of it on top of each other in water. Weird.
All right. We'll be right back. Hang on.
Here's Skip Heitzig with a word about